So my next guest is beautiful and glamorous Clarisa Romero. Hello and welcome.
Hi, Melanie. Hi, ladies. I just have to say, gracias, Melanie. She's always writing to me in Spanish. And
Well,
I did not realize you were in
Spanish.
Spain. I'm like, well, hello.
I know, yeah, people don't tend to think I'm half Spanish, but I am. I'm half British, half Spanish, living in Spain. And, the Latino community is also powerful. So every time I see someone I can share a bit of Spanish with, I'm like, hola.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So, gracias. Muchas gracias. I have always shied away from competitions, but this is not obviously treated like a competition. How that's what he calls it. It's an extravaganza. This is so amazing to be on a platform with such amazing women that, as you can see, we're all on these journeys and everyone is different, but in certain ways, all of us do, similar work. And yet here we are coming together to uplift each other. And I had a conversation with Desiree early on about this, because the reason why I was shy away from women's groups and women's platforms was exactly because it's very rare to see women really coming together and authentically, not because they put something together that's supposed to empower women, which has become so cliche and trendy, but when you really look at it, it's not really about supporting women. So I have to commend you, Melanie, commend Desiree and every woman that is on this platform. How Desiree says to all of us, we really are winners. It doesn't matter like who at the end really becomes the face of WOHA, because we are all having this opportunity to be and responsibility to be the face of WOHA. I'm Clarisa Romero, a mindset and transformational coach. Recently wrote a book on how to become a fearless entrepreneur and break out of the corporate mindset and start your dream business. I think we're all about embracing your authenticity, everyone that's here, because as I'm listening to all of you, you've been on this journey where you had to figure out, well, what's authentic for each and every one of us. And that was my journey. Organically, when I stopped wanting to align myself to be something that someone wanted me to, or that someone was pushing me to be. And instead I started allowing myself to just become what just seemed the universe. My guides were aligning me. And as I was hearing Maddie and Shirley and all the other women speak, that's what starts happening. And that's what authenticity is. So that's what I'm passionate nowadays, to spend my time helping women become empowered and embrace that authenticity and stop competing with each other, because we truly are all unique. Even if we're all coaches, we're not all the same. We don't all bring the same stories. We each have our unique story behind us, and the unique people that come to us that we have life contracts with to help each and every one of us. There's plenty for everyone. I've always been very passionate about how the brain works, and it seems all of us have a dark night of the soul. I also went through a very deep depression, dark night of the soul, and it was hard for me to find my path, because I didn't know the things that all of these women that are here have discovered. And what we discover is that the power is not out there, right? That someone can give you that power, that even if you admire someone and you try to like say, oh, I want to be like that person, well, that's not going to help you, because what you need to do is tune in, figure out who you are, and align and connect every day so that you can find your path. And when you do that, who needs me will find me. And as long as I'm of service and being my authentic self, everything will come to me. And it does. I don't need to compete with anyone. And that's what's so refreshing about this platform and what I'm seeing from all of you. I thank you for everything that you're doing, because it's so uplifting and so refreshing. I love hearing your stories, because each day that I hear one of the new videos, I'm like, wow, yes, this is what the message that we need to be getting out there. And this is why when a good friend, Maria Santiago Valentin, if you're out there, nominated me for this opportunity. And when I looked at it, I said, I don't know if I'm going to apply to a competition. I don't want to be competing with anyone. That's not what I'm about. But when I saw what Face of WOHA was about, women of heart, connecting from the heart, operating from the heart, being authentic, the leveling, the uplifting, the working together. I was like, oh, okay, this is different. So thank you, Desiree, for creating this. Thank you, Melanie, for opening your amazing platform, and just a big hug to all of you. Just a pleasure to be with all of you. Thank you.
My goodness. Thank you, Clarisa. Thank you for bringing this energy. It's, you know, wonderful. We can feel it. And it's so funny what you were saying, because I really resonate. It took me forever to submit my entry to Face of WOHA, because as you know, I don't like competition. I'm all about collaboration over competition. And then I did my research and I saw what it was about. And there was somebody pushing me. And in this case, I know Maria Santiago Valentin. She's amazing. It was Miji. I think you also know Miji.
Yes. Yes, another amazing woman.
Her and Desiree, they pushed me, and I'm so grateful they did, because I felt completely inadequate. I was absolutely sure that everyone else would be a much better fit, but I'm just growing so much, learning so much, and enjoying this sisterhood. It's a real sisterhood. And you mentioned this, Clarissa, and I think this is really important, because to me, and I often write about this in my posts, I'm done with empty hashtags, you know, women supporting women, and then there's no support at all. You know, this is really a supportive community. This is what supporting women should look like. And the thing is, when women get together, amazing things happen. And we are seeing this today. So
I was so sick and tired of hearing, oh, women supporting women, but it's all hypocrisy, not really genuine and authentic. It's the time of the divine feminine energy, and that has nothing to do with the fact that if you're a woman, that it's us and it's women against men. No, it's that those skills that are innate to us women, it has to be the return of that. Otherwise, there's no future, there's no hope for humanity. We need to stop competing and start collaborating. We're not going to get far in life and society. There's not going to be a future for anyone. So just like you, I was very hesitant, but I am so glad to be amongst all of you. Thank you.
I'm so glad you supported, because if not, we wouldn't have met you. No,
Thank you.
Taking this whole experience as a gift, to me, it's an absolute gift, being able to meet such amazing women as all of you. It's a joy.